Does anybody know who's running the country right now? Hey folks, this video is broken down into multiple parts. During the first part, I will be showing you how they are trying to build this false reality, but it is failing miserably. Too many people have woken up from the Matrix, and once you are awake, you cannot go back to sleep. After that, I will be moving on to show you more of the information that they have that is waking people up accidentally. And then finally, I will be concluding with the reading of the tea leaves. All right, let's get this party started. All right, so here's the first thing that they are trying to do to beat you into submission, but it is not working. Facebook fascists disable all commenting on new Patriot Party page. They don't want alternative party to replace the modern day GOP bootlickers. And I decided, hey, let me go fact check this and see what this Patriot Party Facebook group is all about. And when I did, oh, hey, look, not only can you not comment, but it's not even there at all. All right, next from the Spectator. Instagram is forcing users to follow Biden White House account so that it's not so pathetic, even when users repeatedly unfollow the page. Oh, look at this. Still forcing me to follow. I got rid of my Instagram account that I had for my Strong Fathers Powerful Family movement because I did not agree with their updated terms of service, which meant they could anally probe me. Wasn't down with that. Analysis. More than half of Joe Biden's Twitter followers are fake and were just created in January. Who's surprised? I know I'm not surprised. None of this is surprising. So I went here to show this message. This is a new message that they show on YouTube. They want you to believe that this guy has the ultimate office. And here's the thing. If that were true, you wouldn't have to tell us, okay? Like that would be like saying that the grass is green or the sky is blue. I don't go out and put a sign on my lawn that says grass is green. You know why? Because everybody knows it and no one questions it because it's the truth. You only have to do this when it's a complete and utter lie and a sham and you're trying to break people's will, and it's not going to happen. This was a new one. I haven't seen one of these before. And I'll get to this later, I was looking up Biden's 21 gun salute, and here comes this message that has absolutely nothing to do with what I was looking for in the first place. It says, checked by PolitiFact. I'm like, what? Claim video shows Biden saying salute the Marines after hearing the words in an earpiece before his inauguration. Rating false. And I said I was going to ignore these fact check things, but I just jumped over here just because I've never even seen a message like this before. I thought this was kind of out of control. Okay, so he doesn't really say that. So I went to DuckDuckGo because you can't use Google anymore. Don't even try. You won't find anything that you're looking for if you're a conservative or a patriot. So I went down here. I looked at a couple of these different sites here trying to find the video clip. And I didn't want to just read somebody's interpretation of what went on. I wanted to watch it for myself and hear what he said myself. And the first couple of links that I clicked on, oh, hey, look, it's gone. Oh, hey, look, it's gone too. I guess I just better believe PolitiFact then and not listen to something with my own two ears. Unfortunately, eventually I was able to find this. So you tell me, does Biden say salute the Marines? Or I think they're trying to say, he says good looking Marines. But I want you to notice he does not salute the Marines and the Marines don't salute him either. I'll play that a couple more times for you. To me, I hear salute the Marines loud and clear. It does not sound like good-looking Marines to me at all. I mean, I hear very clear salute the Marines. And here's the thing. You know it's salute the Marines because Twitter's deleting the video. If he said good looking Marines, you'd leave it up all day, every day so that people could hear it. And you'd say, hey, look, he said good looking. And then there would be no reason, like, you'd have no reason to delete it. But that's not what it says. Basically, folks, up is down and down is up. Anything good, anything true, anything real is a threat and has to be deleted. Anything fake, well, that's what goes viral. And in more fakeness that isn't working. Look at how he's being ratioed here. Look at this thumbs up to thumbs down there on the White House YouTube channel. This is crazy. It's not working. It's not working. People don't believe this. And it doesn't matter how many stupid, oh, he's the president signs you put up. People aren't buying it. Here's another one. What, 7,800 thumbs up, 29,000 thumbs down. I just grabbed this from just a random site here, but look at this. This is a normal ratio. This is Donald Trump arriving at the White House, over 1 million views, 7.7 thousand thumbs up, 1,000 thumbs down. Now let's check out Joe Biden's less views, but 14,000 thumbs up and almost 70,000 thumbs down. It's not working, guys. It's not working. People aren't buying it. They don't believe it. People didn't vote for this guy. Remember, you need consent of the governed to govern. And there is no consent. We do not consent. We never did. We did not consent and we did not concede. All right, now we are moving into the information that is only going to help wake even more people up. I know you've been hearing about people who are regretting their votes. Well, because of the Keystone Pipeline, Biden's getting rid of that, costing thousands and thousands of union jobs. Here's the next one. Joe Biden suspends Trump executive order to lower insulin and EpiPen prices. And you know, this is life-saving medication for a lot of people. Why? You know, he's friends with the big pharma people. This man is not for you. He's not for me. He's not for the working class. This guy is an agent of the CCP. He is working in Venezuela's best interests. He's working in Russia's best interests. And he is working for corporate interests, not for us. That's why we didn't vote for him. We did not vote him in. Ah, yes. This should also help wake people up too, because Politico is, I think they're the first mainstream left-wing media folks to actually start to cover that he has dementia. They're hinting at it. They're complaining about how hard it is to write speeches for him. I would never say this. Biden once snapped in an aide aghast over the prepared remarks he was reviewing, according to a person in the room during a speech prep session last year. Where did you get this from? The aide explained that Biden had just said it in a public speech a couple of weeks earlier. Uh-oh, Biden can't remember what's happening. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, wait till they figure out that we weren't joking. I know I did a whole video on it. I broke it down completely. All right, now it's time to get into the reading of the tea leaves. Yep, we are going to be reading in between the lines, trying to figure out who is in charge, who is actually running the country. I know some of my friends and I, we cannot agree. Some folks think that the military is in charge, and well, nobody thinks Biden's in charge. Let's get this straight. Nobody thinks he's in charge. I think the only decision he makes is when it's time to have his diaper changed. It's about it. All right. So it's either the military, maybe Obama, Hillary, maybe President Trump. I don't know, but it's not this guy. So here's a couple of strange things that are going on. There are a lot of really weird things and protocol that was broken during the inauguration. Aside from Joe Biden saying salute the Marines and not saluting the Marines. Yeah, Joe Biden flies on charter jet, not government plane, for inauguration trip to Washington, D.C. Now, I've seen some outlets blaming this on President Trump, but I'm not entirely certain that this was President Trump's call. And CNN looked into it, and they spoke with a person familiar with the matter, and that person said he's flying private. The source said, declining to say whether the government did not offer Biden a plane. A second source familiar with the matter said the government did not offer the Bidens a plane, but did not have the details. So the question here is this up to President Trump? Is President Trump the one who denied him a plane? Or was that the military that denied him a plane? Or was it somebody at the Pentagon who denied him a plane? Either way, he didn't get a plane. When Trump was president-elect in January of 2017, he arrived on a government Boeing 757 that was part of the Air Force One fleet. Several of his children, grandchildren, and members of his extended family joined him. So I have some questions about who ultimately makes that decision. I really hope it's the military. This part of the inauguration was just plain old funny. The Bidens decided to get rid of Trump's butler, and there was nobody left to open the door. So they just stood there looking stupid for a while. It was fantastic until I believe the Marines opened the door, but there was no, I think he's called the usher is the official title. This one stood out to me as the biggest shock of all. This was that Joe Biden did not get a 21 gun salute. He got the salute for funerals and visiting foreign dignitaries. Right. So a presidential 21 gun salute is supposed to have 4 cannons and they fire in rapid succession. Biden had 3 cannons and they had a very slow, like a 10-second delay in between each shot. Obama had a normal one. Trump had a normal one. So you can hear how fast that is. And you can see he's got a whole bunch of cannons. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cannons firing in rapid succession. This is Biden's. This is slow, 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 and there are only 3 cannons. I don't know how many shots they do because in this clip here, they only show 10 shots. I don't know how many they did altogether. I heard it was less than 21, but I can't verify that. And this was also very, very bizarre. The Washington Monument lights went out on Sunday night, and the National Park Service is investigating why. The only thing that was still on was the flashing red aviation light at the peak of the monument. Some people think that this was a message to the deep state. Other people think that it's a message to the patriots. It could just be that the lights went out. I'm not sure. But it is unusual that the lights went out and the aviation light, the one that you need to make sure that nobody gets hurt, that stayed on. And this is more of that who is in charge question. We have thousands of members of the National Guard will remain stationed in D.C. during Trump's impeachment trial, which has left Tulsi Gabbard asking Biden, have you declared martial law? Because that is what it's starting to look and feel like. Let our troops get back home to their families, because she's still upset after we have all seen the photos of the National Guard members being forced to sleep in a cold parking garage in the middle of winter. I have no idea if the troops are there because he asked them, or the troops are there because they are there. And this is just an excuse as to why the troops are still there and they're trying to act like everything's normal. I don't know who's in charge. Like I said earlier, I just know it's not Joe. Nobody thinks it's Joe. A lot of crazy things are going on right now. A lot of protocol has been violated, which is highly unusual because the military is all about protocol. But the best news I've seen is that they did not give Joe Biden a real 21 gun presidential salute. He got the one that is reserved for funerals and foreign dignitaries because he is an agent of the CCP, an agent of Russia, an agent of Venezuela, an agent of really whoever is willing to pay him off. And he got the salute befitting of him. I don't believe that the military is on his side. And I definitely know he is not in control. And I know that big tech is coming after us big time. They're trying to break you. Don't break. They want you to give up. Don't give up. I'm going to be here with you the whole time. And together, we are going to hold the line. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please share it. You can help us continue to fight in the war against disinformation by donating at paypal.me/rightleftofcenter. I'm River Wright from Right Left of Center, and if you're watching, you're probably right too.